because many GIS systems are based on software. But the title of this presentation is Integrating the GIS Enhanced Security System in Wireless Sensor Networks, WSN. Pardon if we were using some terminology. Geospatial deployment approach. This is the abstract of our paper now. The purpose is to more focus on experimental embedded network security system, because using a wireless sensor network, we want to gather information, for example, quality water from any river, log, or anything else. But the security is crucial information because our system is based on an embedded computer, but based on a Raspberry Pi 3 model. But this embedded device will be connected with the computer using the internet, either data or mobile or cell data link or the internet, and therefore all these computer devices will be connected into the cloud. This is the keywords that we are using now to be more focused on ENSS, wireless sensor network, but we are using in this work three security protocols, such as Secure Shell, to work with some commands, virtual private networks, VPN, and a firewall. Each security protocol has a specific purpose on this paper. In context, in previous papers, our team has worked with some cenote locations. In fact, there are 11 cenotes of study. All of these are distributed along the Quintana Roo state. For example, in another previous paper, some 10 cenotes were studied in Cancun. However, the further project is to integrate these 11 cenotes using WSN systems. As a special comment, it is important to include your reference location nodes. Okay, go ahead. Oh. This is the current WSN design or topology. Basically, in our previous paper, we are using this central computer based on a Raspberry Pi model. And this is connected with an Arduino microcontroller that includes, in our previous work, some sensor, for example, UV index, light intensity, pH, for example, to take some information of quality water in cenotes. The Arduino system, the embedded system, includes some mobile data link. It is described by this antenna symbol. The cell link, it is the okay, our mobile network to connect our WSN with the cloud. Which kind of users are connected with our system? Well, the first one, it might be a mobile phone. Yeah, there are many. Or cell phones in America are called. For example, a central computer. All of this paper has been performed over a central computer, a laptop computer, for example. And all of these computer networks, or all of these computer devices are connected to the cloud. But any security aspect is not considered for the moment. It is crucial to get information, yes, environmental information, but it is important to protect because our sensor might suffer some direct attacks by an intruder mobile phone, or it would be accessed by notorious hackers and so on. Okay, this is the current prototype. And the rest of these slides are presented in terms of hardware and software requirements. The operating system is based on a Linux Raspbian operating system. For example, for hardware requirements, this is the Raspberry Pi 3 model B computer. This is our the specific processor, memory, connectivity, and some hardware aspects. But on this, in this paper, we are more focused on software requirements and stages. Which kind of stages are considered? Okay, all has been worked over the Raspberry Pi computer. And this is a prototype, and it has been evaluated these three security protocols. Okay, the first one, the firewall, the security shell, SSH, and the virtual private network, VPN. Okay, for the firewall and the SSH steps. Even though we are presenting some screens, however, we started with the configuration of the firewall. And the use or the purpose of this firewall is to protect our WSN from any direct attack. It performed either by a tablet or a mobile phone. Okay, this is some configuration aspects. The security shell configuration. It is more focused on any command access to our sensor network. This is the configuration stage. And the verification of the secure, SSH, because all of these are mounted over a Linux operating system, the Raspbian distribution. Okay, the SSH connection, that's or secure shell connection. All over were performed over the Raspberry Pi computer. Yeah? And however, some extra hardware devices were connected to illustrate this configuration and installation stages. For the VPN, what is the purpose of the VPN? Okay. Looking at this topology previously presented, what kind of computational resources are used or involved? Yes, hardware, yes. Computational resources such as storage, yeah. RAM memory, yeah. However, it is important to ensure the security aspects from any attack, because the computational resource and any central computer or a remote computer that would be running GIS software. For example, ArcGIS, this is a best well-known software for GIS. Do you? Yeah. But it is important to protect all information gathered from our system, to be protect the cloud connection included. For the VPN steps, the purpose is to protect all information that it is transferred from the double wireless sensor network to the central computer, and why not remote computer that, for example, a workstation, yes, that it is a computational platform to run any GIS software. Do you? This is the configuration stage for the VPN. And this screen captures, we were testing the Pi VPN test, Pi because it is working over the embedded system. The purpose of this work is to present an embedded system to be integrated into a into a computer that runs GIS software. Okay, let me see. The OpenVPN configuration. To all these stages are prepared to determine the right performance of these security protocols. The DNS configuration, because it is important to ensure IP address to connect our W sensor network into the internet. And the kind of IP address is public. You know, if you are familiarized with network software, there are many IP public address and some private IP addresses. And this is the evaluation and result stage. This is the test or evaluation of the PVPN. Okay, this is the trace command and we found 28 milliseconds. Although in the conclusion stage we will comment some aspects of this system. The secure shell test. It is important to consider that we are working over the Raspberry Pi computer, not over any PC computer. This is the public IP address in yellow. The firewall test. Okay, This paper has some practical implications. First of all, what kind of issues and challenges we confront now? Oh, the compatibility operating systems. Because in our previous work, we were working with an Ubuntu distribution, and this security system is running on Raspbian operating system. And now the next challenge is to integrate this W sensor network into Zenote and including this security system to be integrated into only one embedded system. Another issue that we are looking for is to integrate a versatile WS network over a dynamic topology. It is, we want to include some more sensors into our WSM. Why? Because we are more focused to, it is important to gather information and to send it into a remote or a central computer or a workstation, yes. But it is important to consider three aspects of security against any direct attack, any cloud hacking, or why not to protect the operating system, because many malicious software attacks the operating system. Because the core of any operating system is the kernel. And it is important to consider the links between the W sensor network and its remote users. It is important to apply the firewall, secure shell, and the VPN, and in situ real nodes, as I said previously, into a real Zenote. And the integration of this REMSS into our wireless sensor network, the aim is to integrate into a GIS system in future, which denotes the current geographical nodes. For example, we evaluated in the previous work this paper, some 4 variables, environmental variables over Zenote's temperature, pH, UV index, and the other one is temperature of water. Okay, and let me see, because the aim is to correct our environmental wireless sensor network into GIS, as I said. Oh, another practical issue to confront or a challenge is in terms of battery autonomy. Why? Because the Quintana Roo state has a warm climate, and it is a zone that suffers any potential risk of hurricanes. It is important to protect our wireless sensor network into safer case. This is a challenge to protect them from any hurricane danger. And another issue to consider is any adverse meteorological conditions. As I said, this meteorological concern is because water bodies are highly hazardous locations to install any wireless sensor network to monitor their water parameters. And the definition of the chosen deployment environmental of our system is a crucial issue for a successful implementation, including the security software aspects. Okay, in general terms, this proposed security device runs over a Raspberry computer. And for the moment, it is more immediately to be deployed over an urban zone. And of course, a crucial issue is the battery autonomy, as I said previously. The scope of this security system is based on functional embedded systems that can be implemented at a very reasonable cost for applications in outdoors for environmental scenarios or scenes. Finally, we should mention that this security system detection system will be a cloud device. And for that reason, it is important to integrate security aspects into an embedded system, such the wireless sensor network, to monitor environmental parameters of water bodies. And now it has the cloud connectivity to ensure cloud storage of sense data in terms of Zenote water parameters as future research. As this is our reference, our previous work has been presented last year in the previous GIS LATAM. That's the reference number 7. A deployment of an experimental real-time wireless sensor network for monitoring Zenote water parameters in urban areas of the city of Cancun. This is our main reference based on the previous work. And okay, and that's it. Thank you very much for your attention. Sorry, my English may be peculiar. Okay.
Thank you so much for your presentation. Now we will proceed with the Q&A section. Questions preferably in English, but if you prefer, they can be also in Spanish, where you prefer, okay? So, question there.
Thank you so much for your presentation.
Thanks.
Yes, I have another couple of questions. The first one is like, in a technical level, do you have any specific parameters in which